Imagine waking up next to not one, not two, but several spouses. Sounds crazy, right? Well, in some countries it's perfectly legal, like in Canada. Yes, you heard it right, Canada, where polygamy is not criminalized as long as it doesn't involve marriage ceremonies. Polygamy, the practice of having more than one spouse, is a complex issue that intertwines with culture, religion, and law. It comes in various forms, such as polygyny and polyandry, and is prevalent in diverse cultures and religions worldwide. So polygamy isn't just about having multiple partners, it's a deeply rooted tradition in some societies. However, just like any other societal practice, polygamy comes with its own set of challenges and controversies. Polygamy, for instance, often walks a tightrope between legality and illegality. Many countries, even where it is culturally accepted, do not legally recognize polygamous marriages. This creates a myriad of legal issues, especially concerning inheritance and custody rights. But it's not just about law. There's also the question of gender inequality. In most polygamous societies, it is predominantly men who have multiple spouses, which poses questions about women's rights and gender balance, and then there's societal acceptance. While many societies practice polygamy, it is still frowned upon in many parts of the world, leading to social ostracism and stigmatization. Moreover, polygamy sparks controversies in terms of human rights and freedom of choice. Critics argue that it often involves coercion and abuses, while proponents insist it's a matter of personal choice and cultural tradition. As you can see, the practice of polygamy is a hotbed of debate and contention. Now, let's take a journey around the world to see how different countries approach polygamy. Polygamy is a practice deeply rooted in cultural traditions, and its acceptance varies widely. In parts of Africa, for instance, it's not uncommon for a man to have more than one wife. It's a practice embedded in society, often tied to wealth and status. In contrast, the Middle East presents a mixed picture. Some countries, like Saudi Arabia, permit polygamy, while others, like Turkey and Tunisia, have banned it outright. Moving over to Asia, polygamy is generally frowned upon, but it's still practiced in some rural communities. Countries like India and China strictly prohibit it, but in places like Indonesia, it's not entirely uncommon. Then there are Western countries, where polygamy is widely illegal and often associated with religious sects or fringe groups. Clearly, polygamy is a practice that draws a wide range of reactions worldwide. And now for the big reveal. The countries where polygamy is not just legal, but also widely practiced. Starting off at number 5, we have Saudi Arabia. Despite its modern facade, polygamy is still legal and practiced here, with men allowed up to 4 wives. Swinging over to Africa at number 4, we find Nigeria. A country with diverse cultural and religious practices, Nigeria allows polygamy, especially in its northern regions. The third spot takes us to the island of Java, in Indonesia. The world's most populous Muslim-majority country, Indonesia is home to a significant number of polygamous marriages, especially among its rural and conservative communities. In at number 2 is the mountainous country of Afghanistan. Here, polygamy is not only legal, but also deeply ingrained in the culture, with men permitted to have up to 4 wives. And finally, the country with the highest prevalence of polygamy is, drumroll please, Chad. In this Central African nation, polygamy is not just legal but also widely accepted, with approximately 3 out of every 10 men practicing it. So there you have it. The top 5 countries where men can legally have multiple wives. Fascinating, isn't it? But remember, just because it's legal doesn't mean it's without its share of controversies and challenges. Stay tuned for more intriguing content like this. In a nutshell, attitudes towards polygamy vary greatly across the globe. From its acceptance in some cultures to its illegality in others, this practice truly underscores the world's diversity. Whether you're for or against it, one thing's for sure: polygamy is a fascinating topic that continues to spark discussions worldwide. Now, we'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think about polygamy? Your insights and experiences enrich our global conversation. So dive into that comment section and let's get this dialogue rolling. And remember, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more eye-opening content. Until next time, stay curious.